Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jupiter James and this is Astro Motivation, where I awaken the astrologer within you and aim to give you a little inspiration and motivation per your unique placement within your birth chart. You know, I really do feel that before a time of technology and iPhones and this and that, we were a culture and a society that were better able to look up at the stars and understand exactly where our dreams were and how to get them. And so if that sounds good to you, let's go ahead and get into it. Today we're gonna get into a very exciting topic, and that is how to see if you are destined for fame or fame in the birth chart in any capacity, whether it's long-term fame, short-term fame, or long-lasting fame in your life, or what it could be destined for you or not, all right? Now, I do want to preface this by saying that fame doesn't just happen, okay? So any of these placements, if you have them, know that in order to assume the fame that is in your chart, you must be going after it. You must be assuming the position, okay? Anyone that you look at that is prolific in society, please understand it is a conscious effort for them to be there. If they are on your TV screen, and if they are in your magazine, if they are in your ear pods, please understand that it is a conscious effort for them to be where they are, right? So it is all about using what is in your chart. Now, secondly, I would also like to say that even if you don't have these specific top 5 indicators within your birth chart, know that there are still a cornucopia of placements within birth charts that indicate fame of any type, of any sort, okay? So that's why I also say it's great to get a birth chart reading, because that is when I am able to see exactly what is going on in your chart, and not only if you do have fame, but how to get said fame, right? What direction to go in to get that fame, to put your energy into that direction, okay? So use this as a learning tool, an overguide, use this as a tool, an outline, and just a guide for you to see if there is some top 5 indicators within your birth chart, all right? So let's go ahead and get started, all right? If you have your ascendant, midheaven, south node, or your descendant in the fame degrees of 5, 17, 29th degree, this is going to most likely give you fame in life, or you will be somewhat destined for fame in your life. It's something that you should be shooting for. Whenever you have your angles, your midheaven, your ascendant, your descendant, even your IC in one of the fame degrees of 5, 17, 29, this is a big indicator for fame, okay? Now, if you have the 5th degree, it may be short time fame or short-lived fame, but if you have 17 or 29 degree in your chart as far as the angles go, or within your south node position or your north node position, this usually indicates long-term fame. Now, like I said in the intro of the video, this doesn't just happen. This is going to be something you must shoot after. This must be something you get up and actually with a conscious effort say, okay, I want to become famous. I want to do A, B, and C so that I become famous, right? This is what this would show when you have these degrees on those angles or within those certain points, within that north node, south node, midheaven, IC, DC, ascendant. This is what that would show, okay? So that is the first indicator within the birth chart, all right? It's gonna be through your efforts as well, all right? So that is the first indicator. Let me know if you do have any of these fame degrees on your angles or within your north node or south node. Let me know the sign that is correlating with that, okay? And in my comments, and I will let you know what you should be shooting after in order to get said fame, all right? Where you should be focusing your energy, because that is gonna be a big factor in how you get it, right? You just can't give your energy to anything and then, no, you have to actually strike the target that the chart specifically wants for you, all right? So that is the first indicator within the birth chart. The second indicator within the birth chart is if your north node is in the 5th house, or in Leo, or in the 10th house, all right? North node in the 5th house, or your north node is in Leo, or if your north node is in the 10th house, all right? This is where you are meant to, in some way, this person is meant to shine through their career and through their talents, all right? Through offering their talents to career, through offering their talents to the jobs they work. This is what they are meant to gain fame through, all right? Now, let me know what sign your North Node is in the 5th house, or let me know what house your North Node in Leo is, and I will let you know whereabouts you can be getting fame from, how you should be going about that. If your North Node is in the 10th house, right, let me know what sign that North Node is in, and I will let you know how you will be getting fame, or what direction you should be going into to attain said fame, okay? Yeah. The third indicator within the birth chart is if you have a Leo stellium, a Aquarius stellium, a 5th house stellium, or an 11th house stellium within your chart, all right? If you have multiple planets that are conjunct, you know, I'd say 3 or more within what I just named, this is going to show that there's a big pool of energy wanting you to shine, whether it be your talents or whether you affecting your communities, whether it be affecting society in some way through your talents or through you helping out within your community or doing something, some type of humanitarian effort, or you just showing your talents to humanity itself. This is how you will gain fame in your life, all right? That is a big, big indicator that the universe wants you to shine. It wants you to emit your light when it puts a bunch of planets, you know, a stellium within the 5th house, or within the sign of Leo, or within the house of the 11th, or within Aquarius. This is what this would show, okay? So if you have this, know that the universe is literally giving you all you need to say, hey world, here I am, because that is what the universe wants of you, okay? Now if you have it, and I'm just gonna give you a free little, you know, tidbit. If you have your stellium in the 11th or Aquarius, try to go after humanitarian efforts, or even try your hand at doing things around your local community, or even better, try doing things on the internet, all right? The internet could be something that could give you instant virality when you have a stellium in Aquarius or the 11th house, all right? This is what this would show. All right, so let me know what your specific placement is that you're thinking that could give you fame, and I will let you know if that is an indicator for you. And then, yeah, we'll have a little conversation in the comments about it, all right? But this is definitely an indicator for fame, all right? The 4th indicator of fame within the birth chart is if you have the planets of Sun, Moon, Venus, or Jupiter in the 10th house or the 11th house. This is a very, very big one, okay? If you have all of those planets in the 10th or the 11th, so be it. But if you have 1 or 2 of those, great. This is that indicator for you that shows that there is a big pool to shine through your career or through the communities that you set yourself within. This is what this would show, okay? Let me know the specifics of what you have in your chart, and I will let you know how you can be getting that fame, right? Because it says fame, but the answer is how, right? The question is how, right? So that is the 4th indicator within the chart, all right? The 5th indicator in the birth chart that would indicate fame is if you were born as a Leo rising, a Cancer rising, if you have the First Lord in the 1st house, the First Lord in the 11th house, or the First Lord in the 10th house. This is literally your life's mission to express yourself to the world, to be a figure of the people. This is what this would show when you have any of the ones that I just named. Any of those placements are the ones that I just named, all right? So let me know if you have this indicator, because it is quite literally ordained for you. It's like this is your mission to give back to the world, give your light. Whenever you have the luminaries ruling your rising, like the sun or the moon, and it is in aspect to the 11th or the 10th, this shows that who you are is meant for the world. You are meant to give back in some capacity, and that through that is how you would get fame and how you would get recognition, okay? So do the thing that you know you must do. Those that have these placements know what they must do. That's the funny part, is that, you know, you're watching this video and you're like, well, how? More times than not, the people that have this indicator know what they must do, but they just need people like me to remind them that you know what you need to do. You just need to do it, right? Like, so do it, all right? I know it can feel very daunting at times, or very fearful, but do it. And this is what would bring you that fame. And if you don't know, write in my comments. Let me know your situation. Let me know what your specific situation as far as your aspects with the factors that I just named, and let me know the specifics as far as like what the sign is from the first lord to the 10th, or let me know what your 10th house sign is in, or what, let me know the specifics in the comments, and I will let you know exactly how to go about attaining that fame. Okay, and so because I am feeling a little bit generous today, I'm gonna do a little bonus one. And I think this is a little bit of a slept on fame indicator that people don't really quite realize. All right, and that is Pluto on the 7th, the 10th, or the 11th. All right, when you have Pluto on those critical types of houses or angles, this would show that the person will gain a lot of influence either through marriage or through the business that they work at or through the communities that they affect. They will have influence of some kind. All right, it may come at the cost of their peace, but this is what this would be. They will gain prominence, they will gain influence, especially if you have Pluto in the 11th or even Pluto in the 10th. I mean, this is very, very critical of fame. But I've even seen Pluto in the 7th, people who gain notoriety within society, right? Because when you put Pluto in the 7th, it's all about your sociability, and these people will gain power in the social realm. Same with the 11th, it's power within society. They will be meant to transform society or influence society in some impactful way. And same with 10th, these all go hand in hand. The 7th, 10th, and 11th, they will gain influence in some way, shape, or form. And lastly, if you have any of your personal planets in the 29th degree or in those fame degrees I mentioned at the beginning of the video in my first indicator, like your sun, your moon, your rising, this would also indicate fame as well. But the 29th degree is very, very important for fame or gaining some type of notoriety in society at some level. Okay, so that was my video for the fame degrees. Let me know what your specific placements are within the chart. Know that if you did not have any of these placement or indicators, know that it is not the end for you. I have seen the chart express itself in a cornucopia, a plethora of ways where none of the indicators that I just mentioned, I find that I am telling certain people, hey, you got to do it. Fame is meant for you. This is what you must do, because the chart is always different. And these top 5 indicators, plus the bonus that I just gave, I promise that there are more. There are more. So if you are interested in a birth chart reading, definitely reach out. My info is in my description box below, or just find it, email me. But I'm wishing you all the best. Get out there, show yourself, know that fame just doesn't happen. Cameras aren't just gonna show up in your home. A magazine article just isn't gonna be written about you in the clear blue sky one day. Know that you have to be out there doing something. Fame is a byproduct of what you are giving. Please remember that. Fame is a byproduct of the change that you are giving, what you are doing. All right, if you're doing nothing can come back. All right, so you have a blessed day, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.